Hi everyone, this is an impromptu video. I've been asked to do some process work in my journal, just so you can see what I do. This book here is just a fun book that I saw Wendy Mason do on her YouTube channel, and I just cut out these little ladies at the front, and so I'm just going through and just sorting some papers. I've got a whole lot of art books. Let's just show you. Just these artist studio, the ones that I didn't want but I'd finished reading, and pulled out the middle pages, cut up a whole lot of pictures out of them. I've even got a couple of old Australian Artist magazine. And I'm thinking of keeping these because I can actually make a book out of it, and then just take the staples out of the middle. I've taken out the pictures I want, and then stapling them back together with my big stapler, my strong one. And at the moment I'm just sorting these into different sections. So I've got a little section here that's for my black and white folder. I've got a section here that's for trees. And so these are my trees pictures. I've got a whole folder full of those. And now I'm just looking to see what I can do on this page. So I'm just looking for some pictures that have got some similar colours, or I will just find some pictures and just, it's not the right colour, so I'll just go to a different page. And here's another black and white one. I don't know what that is. This is more like a trees one. Some more trees. Here. I think I might put this in my black and white one because it's line art. Actually, that wouldn't be bad to do. Just some eyes for this book. I'm going to see if I can find a page that would match these colours. I've done this one with all these different pictures from these magazines. Got some eyes and notes. So let me just see if I can fit these eyes in here somewhere. Yeah, the colours reasonably match, but I'm going to go around and tear that off. At the top of that, there we go. No good. So I'm just wondering if there's something else from here. Maybe the mouth. So as you can see in this book, I've done a few pages already as far as backgrounds go. So that's good enough for me at the moment. Put in the rubbish. This is my trees folder. So I keep all my trees together. I don't think I'd be using any of these in this book, in my crazy book. This is my black and white folder, full of lots of stuff, just line art. So I'll keep this in my people folder, the noses, and all these other ones I might just go through and cut some of them out actually without putting them in there yet. And then I also have a people folder. People and faces, and that's choppers. Full of lots of people. Black and white. so that'll go in my black and white pile. This is more my people's stuff. It can go there. Here's another person. See, some of these, this can go probably in this book. This one a little bit, pictures that are a little bit weird. I don't like that face. But I can do something with it, maybe just put some eyelashes on it and just change the picture. That could be interesting. So nothing will be finished in here in this video. This is just a little bit of a showing of what I do. And I can't tell you that I'm particularly knowing what I'm on about or where I'm going. Oops, this is really thick. That's what I love about it. So I might just put this one. So here I'm just doing quite a few things at once and not particularly just working in the book, but just trying to organise myself. Like this is trees. People. This goes over in this pile with all these pictures. These are kind of wonky. Let's see, if I got a blue, I'll put those two birds in there. So this is how the book looks originally. It's a family album, family tree sort of book. I don't know if that would, yep, I reckon that would go on there. Yes. This picture here is part of the book and that isn't. So I've added that one there last week. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I don't know. I'll put it there. Put it there on the edge of that. Black there. See, this is not going to be as it is or stay as it is. This is just on the way somewhere. So it's not necessarily how it's going to stay. So it all looks very much like painting does, you know, when you're in the early stages and it all looks a big mess. But I've learned over the years that just keep going. Don't worry too much. Don't fuss and fiddle. Just do it. And eventually you could possibly get somewhere. Ah, this is a funny looking thing here. I don't even know if that could... You know what? It will go on this page, I think. Never ever tears properly when you go against the grain. Never. Okay, this glue is giving me the sniffles, so if I sniff, too bad. So it's got black there and not as much black here. I love my paper made glue. It's so good. The other glue I was using, everything would just lift straight away. So bad. I like that. Added to the warm day. Anyway, it's probably building up to rain, so that's fine. Good. Okay, and we might just even put some words. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use those words, any language. I don't know why. I'm just going to do it. It says the language of art, but it's got the first couple of letters missing. But I could just do this and pretend that the A and the N are part of this word. How's that? Brilliant. No flies on me. There we go. Let me just see, has that got some blue? Yes, it has. So I'm just going to tear that. Got some greys and some that greeny stuff there happening, so I might just put that there. As long as you can keep to the same sort of colours, just sort of work out the background colours first, which I've done with my, these are jelly prints with my jelly thing. I'll show you what that is. You put paint on these, you paint on that, and then you put paper down on it, and it makes beautiful patterns. And this is one of the patterns I did with, it's called a stencil. I'm going to do a video of jelly prints one day. So that works on that background pretty well, I reckon. Oh, that looks alright. Could have put that one upside down actually, but oh well, too bad. There's another weird looking person. Well, I think it's a person, unless you look at it that way. I'm not going to get too weird. So that's under my trees section. There's more trees. More trees. I think these are all trees. Wonderful, yes. So will I put this under trees or yes? So it looks like I've already got a section here for trees. Trees. Yippee! Oh my goodness, more trees. Isn't that lovely? This looks a bit weirdo. So let's see if we can find a spot for that. Actually, that red looks really good. No, it's not red, but I reckon I should just use that. Sometimes I find that people say, organise yourself, make sure what goes underneath, what goes on top. Well, I just stick things down, and then if I need to pull it up like this, I do. and it works out alright, but it's just a more spontaneous way of work, and I think that's what I like. I mean, I didn't plan to be like that, it just sort of happened, so. Oh, look at that. That is so good. So there we've got a bit of yellow, black, yeah, I'll just I might just use this castle, I think. See if I can get a smaller one. Here we go. Let me see where it can go. Up against that pink. Yep, that's good. Nice. Okay. And this one here, I've got the trees. So I will try and find a little, I don't have to think about this. Let's see. Yeah, because that's there and she's there, I'm going to, I'm not sure I want that there, so I'm going to take that off. Actually, I'll just take it off with the, here we go. I'll just pull the bottom off with it even though it doesn't belong to it, and I'm going to use that again another time. And this one here, who cares? I'm going to put that there. Don't get precious, Hilly. Don't get precious. Worry about what I'm using and how I could use that somewhere else, and it's also scary. No, it's not scary at all. Okay. So here we could have her like thinking about where she's living. She says, that castle was nice while it was around. Oh gosh. And let's see, hang on. So, there's a little thing here that I'm going to grab. This, what do you call it? Steeple. Well, it is like that on a church anyway. That can actually become part of this. We just, oh, I don't know, is that right? Who cares? Let's put the steeple on there. So it just become part of that, and then I'm going to grab my Posca pens, a bit of pink here from this. There we go, and I'm just going to put a bit of pink on around there, because there's pink here, so that's alright. So that becomes part of that steeple. Let's just bring that down there and that around there. There we go. It's all crooked. It's on a lean. Who cares? So that lady has got a little house now, or a castle or whatever. I might just put that on there. Show spirit. She looks like a very spirited lady. Not. Oh dear. As you can tell, I have not the foggiest what I'm doing. But I think for me, it's like on my YouTube channel, I've got across of my channel page, I've got it. It means it's not the final result, but the inspiration is in the process of doing it, and that's what I find. I find I'm kind of animated, get out of myself a bit, just fiddling around doing this without really knowing where I'm going. And that's the beauty of art. Word insight. That other glue, as I've said, was so bad. It's good to finally get back to my Papermate glue stick. Excellent. For those in Australia, or maybe America or wherever, you can get it at Target. Best glue stick ever. You know it's going to work. So I've got a whole bunch. That looks alright. It's quite dark here. Let's just get this mountain here. I'll just introduce some of this dark to the other page. Just to get a bit of that colour onto this page, especially around here where it's quite light. I did this one last night. Let's see if I can just bring that up closer. I did that one last night. Just these couple of birds I put in last night. I haven't done that one again. Put this here today, the mouth and the eyes. I don't know why they're there. This one's interesting. I want to paint that girl's hair out. Actually, I might just do that now. Tombows, so they might work. No, dried out. Ha, ha, ha. Unless it's the paper. Oh my goodness, don't tell me. That is pathetic. Pathetic. Well, that's not going to work. I just wanted to bring that down there as well, bring her hair down that way. But that it does not work because it's dried out. That is finished. But I'm going to keep that because you never know when you're painting. You can just run that over the top of the paint and make patterns and squiggles, and you can do it with this side as well. So, which isn't working anymore, so that's probably a good idea. Let me just see, so I've got her dark hair there. Oh, look, I'm going to make a mess of this, but anyway, we'll start off with this, see what happens. Dark. I have got a black Posca. Well, that is amazing. Put my head over the camera probably. Honestly, I am not brilliant at this. But the thing is, like I said, you start doing stuff and then eventually it comes together. So, you know. Just fiddling. And it's just one of those books that Just having a bit of fun in it. Not bad. She looks like just at the moment. Oh gosh. And this was another picture out of that art book. This page looks alright to me. It's a bit of fun. That's the one I did last night. Not necessarily finished at all yet, but just a bit of fun sorting through my pictures. So what I did with these, I'll show you. I've got a scrap box. I've got a scrap box here, and inside it I have got, it's separated into colour. For example, I've got all the brown sort of colours of scraps together, and I had another bunch, but I've obviously used them in this book. See, now there I've got some pink sort of colours together. And back here I've got some darks. See how I've got the blacks sort of, you haven't put a lucky band around them. I've got some blacks all together, and that's what I do. That's what I did with this book. I had a whole bunch of the same sort of colours in together. For example, all these blues, I had them all together and I just got them out and stuck them all down. So it keeps the colours the same without introducing too much of other colours. And see, these ones were from a peppermint, Dutch peppermints, all the blues. This one was yellows and that sort of nice colour. And so that's what I did with my scraps. There we go. So that's handy to know, actually. Just kind of gather all your similar colours together and then put them in a book and then work on top. Like all the blues here, and I had all the edges, star edges from a magazine. So for now, I'll just leave it for now, and I've been yakking long enough, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, and thanks for watching.